In 1999, when I was 18, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune condition, Graves' disease. And I have spent all of my life since then repairing my body from autoimmune. I'm now 45. And when you get diagnosed with an autoimmune, they will tell us that there's nothing you can do for an autoimmune. You just have to live with it. So I have been on this journey for years, repairing my body, and it never stops. The older we get, of course, I'm now in premenopause, so I have to look after my body even more because my hormones are going to start changing into menopause. Autoimmune is to do with chronic inflammation. That is the driver behind it. So within my new book, Autoimmune Uncovered, this is my 5th book, I talk about the reasons behind why we may get the autoimmune. There is never one root cause. There's so many. But the underlying issue always comes back to gut health, because if you don't repair your gut, you can't repair your body. So that's what we need to start with. But your autoimmune can be triggered by anything. It could be stress, it could be trauma, diet, antibiotics, vaccinations, processed foods, sugars, so many things can cause autoimmune. This book is just about empowering you with why you have an autoimmune and also what you need to do. So I've been on this journey for years. My life is my journey of health. I don't eat sugar, I don't eat dairy, I don't eat gluten. I've told you that many times. You've got beauty in the gut, you read that. That is how I live, because I don't want to raise my inflammation. It's about chronic inflammation. That's why you have autoimmune. So this book is out on Amazon to read. Very empowering if you have an autoimmune condition. But I will say this, if you have one and you want to help your body reverse and heal itself, you have to be active with your daily habits, because if you don't, then the body will never heal. The body was created to heal itself, but if we don't take action to heal, it won't ever heal. So you've got to look at your diet, you've got to look at your gut health, you've got to look at environmental toxins, live a detox lifestyle. The detox lifestyle is important because of how many environmental toxins that we're being exposed to every day, and many of us are unaware, unless you're like me and I'm very sensitive to the chemical smells. Like right now I can smell there's building work going on next door and I can smell the chemicals that they're using. And if I'm in the gym, all of the aerosols that the girls like to spray in the locker room, I'm really sensitive to it. I need to move away from people who are doing that. Of course, they're feeding breast cancer. That's my other book. And so what I do is, of course, you need fiber, because your gut is your detox pathway. You've got to eat fiber. You've got to sweat. Your sweat is your detox pathway. So I go in my infrared saunas. You've got to look after your lungs. So we breathe. We breathe in our yoga. We breathe in our Pilates. We need to move. We need to get that lymphatic system moving, because if we don't move our lymph, all the toxins stay inside our lymphatic system. I also take binders. I have chlorella, spirulina. I have parsley. I have coriander. I do all of these things daily, so that I don't get sick. So if you're interested in reading my new book, Autoimmune Uncovered, it is on Amazon in paperback. It is a small book just for those of us who have autoimmune and how to help your body repair itself. It goes into your DNA repair as well, which ties into my new book, which will be coming out, my next new book, which will be coming out in 2026 on Ageless Within, because we need to repair our DNA. So you'll get a little bit of that in this book as well. So check it out on Amazon if you haven't already, and let me know if you're enjoying the read. But like I say, guys, if you have an autoimmune condition, you have to change. You can't continue being the person you were, because that's the person that was sick. So you're going to have to become someone completely new if you want to heal your body. This has been a huge journey for me from day one, since the age of 18. And again, I'm hitting up to menopausal ages now. We've got to be consistent if we want to heal.